I have an incredible 3-park update video for you today as we're visiting Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios Florida, and then we're gonna drive over to Epic Universe. Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, and we have a lot of ground to cover. Let's get started in City Walk. We need to start in City Walk because I have to tell you that Vivo Italian Kitchen is having a special Mother's Day celebration. That's Sunday, May 11th, 11 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. An exclusive brunch buffet and a strolling violinist. Reservations highly encouraged. And don't forget about Cinco de Mayo, Anahitos, and Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, doing something special for that. Of course, that's May 5th. 1 p.m. to midnight, free admission, live entertainment, DJ dancing, and exclusive food and drink offerings for Cinco de Mayo. Seeing this beautiful water before we get to Islands of Adventure makes me think of Volcano Bay, which reminds me I have some important information to share about Volcano Bay. So really, instead of a 3-park update video, it's a 4-park update video. So here's the deal with Volcano Bay. It will no longer use the Tapu Tapu or virtual line system starting this October 1st. The water park will also go through a seasonal closure next year starting October 26th, 2026 and through the end of March 2027. As someone who spent a decade working as a financial analyst in the financial planning department of one of the area's major companies, this news concerns me. The fact that it's better to have something closed than open is a bit disconcerting. I'm inside the park now, and the bathrooms in Port of Entry are being renovated. The construction walls are up. I showed you this before, but they didn't have it painted, nor did they have the posters on the walls. They have the posters up now, and I've got to show you because they are cool looking. I've never seen these before. Usually these posters are like movie related, but here's one for Pharaoh's Lighthouse at the Port of Entry. Voyage, Port of Entry. Here's one with a ship. And Islands Air poster. Pretty nice. Like I said, first time I've seen those. Some scrim and construction walls by Guest Services too. A little touch up our renovation happening here. Since we have a 3-park update video, I will probably put timestamps in the description box. So be sure to check out that description box at any time for that or some other interesting links. Please remember, we are just starting grad venture season here at Universal Orlando Resort Studios and Islands of Adventure. That is for graduating 8th graders from middle school. So the park will close early on May 2nd, 9th, 16th, and 17th of 2025 to make way for that after hours celebration for the graduating 8th graders this year. Both Studios and Islands of Adventure will close at 6 p.m. on those dates. The crowd that has gathered here right before Superhero Island, the people who do not have early park admission. It's 8:55, so like in 5 minutes, these guys will be able to access Marvel, and a lot of them, I'm sure, heading to the Incredible Hulk roller coaster. Pass holders and hotel guests who do have early park admission, they would head towards Seuss Landing and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter to start their day 1 hour before the rest of the crowds. I do have early park admission, but since it's so close to regular park hours, I'm just gonna wait here another minute or two and let this open up. And not even a minute later, they've opened it up. There goes the crowd to start their park day. So here's the line at the very start of the entrance for the Hulk. Unfortunately, I see people like wearing backpacks and stuff. They're gonna have to go to the locker. They don't know. You have to put everything in a locker. I see several backpacks and purses. They're gonna have to get out of line and go to the lockers there. It is 9:05 a.m. and they were the first riders of the day. The train was about half full. Starting their day with a bit of adrenaline. I like them. My wife Nikki and I used to rope drop the Hulk every Sunday before I started this channel. 5 minutes for Spider-Man. Screw it, I'm going on. Moving along super quickly. Here comes my incoming scoop. I'm gonna be in the front row.
Be careful. Nice shades.
After all these years and a new theme park opening, Spider-Man still has it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. So I'm gonna take a moment, slow down, and enjoy the sunflowers right outside of Toon Lagoon. I, for one, really enjoy these update videos. Basically, just me moseying around the park and seeing what's up, seeing what's new, perhaps making some new discoveries, sharing information. Love it. We're on a good run right now of the Betty Boop leg working. Working all the time now. Blondie's is still closed, referring people to go to Wimpy's, which is a shame. I love the deli sandwiches here. I hope they don't keep it closed for too long. It's the best place in all of Universal Orlando Resort for deli sandwiches. People who ride roller coasters first thing in the morning, I understand. They're my people. People who ride water rides first thing, they're a different breed. Seeing the water once again making me think about Volcano Bay. And you know, currently Universal offers Volcano Bay as part of the annual pass. If you get a 3-park pass, the 3rd park is Volcano Bay. With it going to be closing like almost half the year, I would not be surprised if they eliminated that from being an annual pass. Like you would just have to buy a ticket every time you went to Volcano Bay. Because, I mean, think about it. If you have a 3-park ticket, or with Epic, a 4-park ticket that includes Volcano Bay, is it really a 3-park ticket, or is it a 2.5-park ticket? Or a 4-park ticket, or a 3.5-park ticket, if it's only available half the year? I will let you philosophers and theologians ponder that question as we wait for a Jurassic Park River Adventure splashdown. Let's take a moment for Rick's random thoughts. That T-Rex at the drop of the river adventure is awesome. I love it. But I feel like we need more dinosaurs here in Orlando's Jurassic Park. I think we need a dark ride like Beijing's Jurassic World Adventure. Yeah, that's what we need here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's plenty of YouTube videos on that attraction. The last couple of times I've been by Burger Digs, this outside eating area, they haven't had that horrendous fencing up. Could we have done it? Could we have influenced the removal of the temporary fencing? I like this a lot better. I did complain about it every time I saw it. The food kiosk near the watering hole has a structure again behind the construction walls. Raptor Bites, churros, hot dogs, pretzels. I would prefer if they had named the kiosk Dino Bites, but 9:25 in the morning and the Velocicoaster is a 25-minute wait. Just because my new favorite roller coaster is Epic's Stardust Racers, it does not take away the greatness of the Velocicoaster. The great top hat that it has, the amazing zero-G stall, and the awesome Mosasaurus roll. Maybe Stardust is my favorite due to recency bias. It's all great, you know? It's all good. Into Hogsmeade, and we're gonna check on Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Anything less than a 90-minute wait time is pretty good for that ride. Not one person in line for butterbeer. That's a rare sight. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. This made my list of #1 rides to make you sick at Universal. The technology for this ride is also used at Monsters Unchained at Epic Universe. Monsters Unchained does not make me sick whatsoever. The robotic arm that is used is the same for both rides, but Monsters Unchained has some second generation technology and doesn't make me sick at all. This one, about halfway through, I just concentrate on not throwing up, whereas Monsters Unchained, zero nauseousness. I was talking to a Universal engineer about this, and he said basically it's just the same robotic arm. Everything else at Monsters Unchained is second generation, so that's probably why I'm not getting sick. Well, at the moment, which is 10 a.m. in the morning, it's just a 75-minute wait for Hagrid's. Oh, a bit of a duel, like Stardust Racers. I would expect the wait time to climb by mid-afternoon though. Just a quick FYI for Hogsmeade here. The Magic Neep, which is this food stand, blueberry scones, should you be in the mood for them. I mean, I enjoy a good scone every now and again. Moving on from the magic of Hogsmeade into the Lost Continent. The heraldry in the Lost Continent, you're home to some dragon merchandise, how to train your dragon, and just like regular dragon merchandise. Athos here in the Lost Continent is a 10-time winner of #1 theme park restaurant in the world, according to Theme Park Insider. Will the Blue Dragon or the Atlantic at Epic win one of those titles? We'll see. I wasn't looking at the Jurassic Park arch, but here at the entry to the Lost Continent, the little flame's not going on the torch there. There's a couple spots at Epic that has flames. We'll see if those are going today once we get over there. Midweek, the last day of April, Seuss Landing should be pretty quiet right now. Probably why they're spending some time doing some concrete work in here, some flooring work. Yep, it was pretty quiet. Everything was a 5-minute wait. The adventure and the video lives on over at Studios. And Epic Universe after that. Okay, let's take a quick lap around Studios before we head to Epic Universe. When we go over to Epic, I will show you the clock, what time it is from my Jeep when I leave the garage here, and I will show you again when I arrive at Epic, so you know how long it takes to drive from the garage here over to the Epic Universe parking lot. The combined waiting time for the Minion attractions, 45 minutes, because 40 minutes for Minion Mayhem and 5 minutes for Minion Blast. Raise your hand or leave a comment if you preferred the old Shrek attraction to the new Minion Blast. I'll start the voting. I recently did a buy this or maybe that merchandise video, which highlighted some Back to the Future merchandise. I'll leave a link to that video, but when I recorded it, I had a couple of recording issues with a couple of items that were right over here at this merchandising kiosk. I will now show you the items that I was unable to put in that video. We saw the shirt, but I didn't get a chance to put in the hoodie for $60. That's the back of the hoodie there. I'll show you the front. It is a zip up the front hoodie with the 40th logo on the left chest. $20 for the 40th anniversary spoon. Back to the Future. I didn't know, well, I guess maybe collecting spoons is a thing, but $20 for this one. The magnet set is, it's a 2-pack for $10. Take a good look at that. $38 for this Back to the Future with the DeLorean, the clock tower in the background, the 40th anniversary emblem there, something for your desk or a shelf. I showed this, but I don't think I gave the price of it in that video. That's when I started to have my recording problems. $75 for this replica cowboy shirt that Marty wore in Back to the Future 3. The other Roosevelt shirt here, also $75. The shot glass is $10, and the coffee mug is $15. That's the other side of it. Looks like the, on that side there is like the hoodie. There we go. Now we can relax a little bit about messing up some of the filming. But go check out the rest of the Buy This, Maybe That video. Like I said, linked in the description box. One of the gate attendants told me a quiet day in here today. They said, oh, everyone's at Epic. We will find out in a little bit if that is true. Over here at Pop and Nana, an update I've missed for 6 months apparently. They removed the banana beer. Still have the banana flavored popcorn, but that banana or banana nut beer that was here, it's been gone for half a year. I don't know if it's going to be here in New York City or on Hollywood Boulevard, but I'm expecting the summer tribute store to open in less than a week. It'll be open before Cinco de Mayo, I think. Keep watching the videos and see if I'm right about that or not. I think I have finally figured out the capacity they're gonna run with at Epic for a while. I'll share that information when we get over to Epic. Just a 10-minute wait for Transformers. I had a rare question about Fast and Furious the other day. Let's make our way over here and maybe I can answer it. Regarding the operating hours of Fast and Furious, yes, it does open like an hour after the park opens, and it does close early. It doesn't stay open until the end of the park hours. Today it's closing at 6 p.m. Over here in San Francisco, near Chez Alcatraz, it looks like they're starting to prep to get their 50th anniversary Jaws food booth here. And this structure here is for Gradventure. You remember what I told you about Gradventure over at Islands, right? Little photo op for the 8th graders here, but anyone can do a little photo here while it's up. Regular guests can do one right now if they wanted to. A new food item at the streetcar here in San Francisco is an Asian beef satay and a orange chicken satay. The chicken is $10.99 and the beef one is $12.99. Also here for about a month now, the seared ahi tuna, sesame, pickled cucumber, and a wakame salad. They brought those in about a month ago, right after Mardi Gras. I would get one, they look pretty good, but I plan on eating at Epic today. Hogwarts Express is just a 10-minute wait. Yesterday, it was unexpectedly down all day. Well, this is perfect timing. I hear the dragon growling, which means we'll have a blast for you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not too crowded here in Diagon Alley. Just a 15-minute wait for Gringotts. I can't wait to compare and contrast the wait times at Epic. We'll be there shortly. This might be the last time I show you these renovations on these restrooms here until they're actually done. Inside of the Quickie Mart for $27. This is still one of the all-time best family vacation t-shirts. It'll be sad when it's gone one day. Into Moe's to redeem myself.
It's gonna kill me.
We'll just leave it on Casanova because that's what's going to come up. Hot tamale, not too bad. Congratulations, Doc.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
You're coming up on the 40th anniversary of the first time the time machine worked.
Absolutely, absolutely. And do you remember who the very first time traveler was?
Einstein.
Exactly.
He traveled 1 minute into the future.
He did, and he is doing excellent for a 45-year-old dog.
I bet he
He
is.
is, 100%. I'm actually going to go visit him later.
I bet you will. La-di-da-di-da. Did I say it was a quiet day here at Studios? Well, there's video evidence to that statement. Here on Hollywood Boulevard, no evidence here either of the summer tribute store, which I hear will be more than just Jaws. I mean, Jaws is having its 50th anniversary. Back to the Future is 40th, so we'll see what the creative team comes up with. I just know it's gonna be awesome. And there might be plans this summer for the Brown Derby. Something to stay tuned for in future videos. Change of plans. I'm not going to drive to Epic. I'm going to take the quickest mode of transportation possible. Apparition. Yeah, first time I've apparated to Epic Universe. But for real, guys, the drive time, about anywhere between 10 and 12 minutes. All depends on if you're having good luck with the lights or bad luck with the lights. Well, looky there, they have the flame going on both of them. So I am finally hearing numbers about the capacity for this park. And the number I'm hearing is 15,000, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you have to remember there's only like 13 or 14 attractions here. It is not like the Magic Kingdom with over 40 attractions. Today is the second day that the general population can buy tickets into Epic Universe. Anyone in the world, if they want to visit this park right now during technical rehearsals, can buy a ticket and come in. It's not just pass holders and hotel guests anymore. That is the portal to Super Nintendo World. Right down these steps, right there is where I'm going to have lunch today. Comet Dogs. Confirm or debunk. Better than Casey's at Magic Kingdom? Currently offering just 3 hot dogs. A Balogi dog is I think how you say it. If I said it wrong, I'm sure someone will correct me in the comment section. A smoky carrot dog. And what I'm getting is the Comet Dog, $12.99. Classic all beef hot dog with chili, cheddar cheese, and diced onions. So classic. The smoky carrot dog is slow roasted glazed carrot with vegan feta, micro cilantro inside a ubi bun. The trick is going to be to find a seat in the shade. There's no seating area for this Comet Dogs. Don't mind me, I'm just taking my dog for a walk, looking for a spot in the shade. There's some tables and tents by the bow place. Let's see if one of those tables is available. The Star Sioux Bow, which is located right next to the Isle of Burke portal. 3 tables over here. Let's chow down. A look at the hot dog. The bun looks amazing. Chili, I don't know if it looks too appetizing. I'll see how it tastes, but right now I'm like, is the chili itself going to be good or not? Oh well, one way to find out. Let's eat it. Okay, all done with my hot dog. Confirm or debunk. Better than Casey's. The verdict is debunked. It's not better than a Casey's dog. The bun really hit. That was a very, very good bun. And the hot dog, all beef, tremendous. What I was worried about was the chili, and just not the type of chili that I like. If I were to get it again, I'd get a plain Comet Dog and just put mustard on it. And if I could compare this to a hot dog at Studios, the Swamp Dog in DreamWorks Land is much better than the Comet Dog. But I did really love the bun and the all beef hot dog. I would just go mustard only, but that makes it kind of expensive for a hot dog. But bonus, I can report now on the carrot dog. The lady in front of me accidentally ordered it. When she saw it come to her, she's like, what is this? She didn't realize it was actually a carrot, but she had it anyway. And like every bite, she was like, and I was talking to her, and she really, really enjoyed it. So, a very unique offering with a carrot on a purple bun, and at least one of us here really liked it. Let's go check on Super Nintendo World. I am seeing a lot of happy kids here today. The wait time for Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, 60 minutes. Peach is out doing her meet and greet, meeting some fans. The Yoshi ride, which is my lowest rated Universal Orlando ride, is a 35-minute wait. I think I'm gonna order dessert, since I already had my hot dog, from the Toadstool Cafe. Never mind, because this is the line just to get a table. You need to get a table first and then mobile order, so no, I'll pass. But that is what I was going to get. Let's go check out Donkey Kong Country and maybe I'll get a dessert in there. But first, let's check on the wait time for Mine Cart Madness. Oh my God, there's no wait at the Bubbly Barrel. Let's get the DK Crush Float with mug. We'll get the souvenir mug. Tropical banana flavor. Banana pineapple soft serve float with pineapple soda. Waffle bowl, sprinkles, toffee pieces, and caramel popcorn for $18.99. $12.99 without the souvenir cup. Oh my God, that was amazing. I had a hard time telling if the soda was a banana Fanta or a pineapple Fanta, but the soft serve was tremendous. I loved the little truffle pieces and the caramel popcorn on it. Oh, and the cone was amazing. The cone that came with it, after it was kind of soaked in the banana and pineapple soft serve, that was better than any Dole Whip I've ever had. Oh, so good. Mine Cart Madness is a 50-minute wait. The single rider line is open. I tell you what, man, it is a wild, wild scene here in Donkey Kong Country. Oh my goodness, this is the first time I've seen Yoshi's Snack Island actually open. This is the first day they're open and they are serving smoothies. It's not on the mobile app right now, but they're serving like a green apple smoothie in just a regular cup, not a souvenir cup. But at the time being, today, green apple smoothie right over there. All right, let's keep making our way around the park and I will discuss and share the latest drama on social media regarding Epic Universe and chicken tenders of all things. Previous to this week, there were no places that served chicken tenders and people noticed. Now there are 4 spots. In Celestial Park, get chicken tenders from the Astro Pub. In the Dark Universe, Das Steakhouse now has chicken tenders. And 2 spots in the Wizarding World, Cafe Siren and the Goblet Noir, they have chicken tenders now. So the internet drama was sort of, and I'll boil it down to its like basic premise, Epic too good for chicken tenders, and others saying, well, it's a staple for a lot of kids and people, chicken tenders. I know, like when I was raising my kids, my youngest, everywhere we went, she ordered chicken tenders, and to this day she still does, and she's like 23 years old, 24 years old, whatever. I lost track. Anyway, so relax. It's okay. You can have fine dining and really, really good food here at Epic and also serve chicken tenders. It's not that big of a deal. There's 4 spots for chicken tenders now. Some live entertainment taking place in Celestial Park right now. This is indeed the most crowded I've seen this park. They are holding the line to get into Pizza Moon. Usually I've just been walking in there, no problem. Now let's step into the Dark Universe to 1, see if Monsters Unchained is operating today, and 2, if it is, what is the wait time? Though it will be closing early today. Well, I can see from here it is open, but let's get a little closer to see what the wait time is. Well, that's not too bad. 35 minutes. If I see 35 or below, I consider that an excellent wait time for a theme park ride. Curse of the Werewolf is running. Let's go check on the wait time for it. 25 minutes isn't too bad. Let's see what's happening inside of the Burning Blade right now. Yes, just as I expected, a packed house. Again, the most crowded I've seen the Burning Blade. But also, I have to say, this is the most excited that I've seen a crowd be here at Epic. Obviously, the big lighting effect here in Darkmoor is the Burning Blade Tavern, but there's a secondary aspect to this that I'm going to show in one of my nighttime streams. It's not just the blade. Another cool thing happens here with lighting. Oh no, it's up to 45 minutes. I was going to test a single rider line with it at 25. I don't know if I'm brave enough to test it at 45. I suppose we'll save that single rider test for another time. Fun fact, the well here also acts as a cooling mister on a hot day. Just stand real close to it and get cooled off with it. A little concrete flooring work being done outside of Darkmoor. Beautiful fountain. Every time I see it, I want to go swimming. Update on the Blue Dragon. Still hasn't opened. I do have something to tell you once we get inside of the Wizarding World. Some helpful information for you. I'm still loving the shade canopies over the benches. Look at that. Sunny, but this bench 100% in the shade. Sitting in it right now. Son of a bench, this is nice. See this Coca-Cola freestyle station? I know I talk about the collapsible cups a lot. I do still recommend those, but here you just walk up, ask for a plastic cup, and then go around either side and get the free water from the Coke freestyle machines. So I heard some helpful information about the Wizarding World. We're gonna go in here and confirm it before I tell it to you. Pausing for cinematic effect. Someone inside of the wand shop, Cosme Akajo, should have the answers for me. It is true. If you just ask for a map of the wand spots here, they'll give you one. Because many of us, we bought wands at Diagon Alley or Hogsmeade, and we have the wand locations for that and the maps for that, but not here. So this way you don't have to buy a new wand to know where the wand spots are here in Paris. Here is the Goblet Noir. I did mention that earlier as a place to get chicken tenders. Cafe Siren, or as I Americanize it, I say Siren, is the other spot in the Wizarding World for the chicken tenders. But I do encourage you, try some adult food. This is a store, by the way. I'm just realizing that for the first time today. This Hufflepuff t-shirt has caught my eye for $40. I like that it's not yellow, believe it or not, but it is Hufflepuff. And look right there. I mean, you have the yellow and the Hufflepuff, the H, the Badger, right there as well. Pretty nice stuff. I've already spotted some must-buys. All right, let's go check out Stardust Racers. I hear they are only running one track today. Holy cow, with only one track running. It's a 60-minute wait. It is just the yellow side, the yellow track running. I love the way they did the landscaping with the gardens and the flowers in this park. Off over in that direction is the Blue Dragon, a full-service restaurant. Here is the Atlantic, a full-service restaurant. And right here, another restaurant. I'm hoping it's full service, but it's more of a just regular restaurant versus a seafood place and like an Asian place. Just your more typical American flair type of food. I would hope this would become my Finnegan's, but I really don't know a lot about it, if it is full service or a quick service spot. We'll find out in the near future though. So that's all I have for you for this update video. Don't worry, more content to come, whether it be in video form or a live stream form. We will see you soon. Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.